What's up, Blue?
You entered the black light, exited the mass.
Shells.
You entered the black light, exited the mass.
You
entered
mild.
the black light, exited the mass.
Yo, we back again. If you throw it in the towel, then you're back in sin. We need the Holy Spirit, please let the chaplain in. Here at the front door, chilling with a childish grin. We can now begin. Now the truth be told, we're riding on the light to let the youth get old. And following the one that will soothe your soul and take your bad situation and improve your role to release your flow. It's a long stretch to loosen all the nooses from the baby's necks. And tell the young ladies they should save the sex. And tell the young guys not to break their neck for the place of sex, but get the paycheck. And real women really don't play that. A wise lesson learned really, really way back. I used to okay that. The Lord saved me, Jack, from a life of whack. Come on.
Entered the black light, exited the mass.
Oh,
You entered the black light, exited the mass. You entered the black
you might want to start paying attention on this next verse.
You entered the black light,
Just give me your attention for a minute. Damn. Come on. We from the same cut, but playing different positions. A top secret message got the president attention. Do what you do, just make the good folk listen. And trust me, yo, it's not about who you kissing. There's the plan to see you chewed up and shit out. The devil's burning red from the fire that we spit out. We on to get up, the hell with that down low. Cherish the gift of the wisdom that we found, yo. Still on the mission with the daily agenda. Your head's spinning cloudy, so I doubt that you remember that I walk with the king of kings beside me. Just like the root in India, I read. I volunteer, no, the Lord didn't hire me. It is the spirit that inspired me. Water of life to show the chief where the fiery. We have no time for those that be acting grimy.
Yeah, I get it.
You see the light now? Boy, I've been talking to y'all for a while. You see, you thought this was for like some type of game. Man, revolution. Yeah. When you free your mind, your ass will follow. That's for real. And some of y'all locked up so bad, don't nobody have to put chains on you. Hell, you chain yourself down mentally, spiritually. Come on, free your mind, dude. You a king. Free your mind, chick. You a queen. Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I think I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in there? More like Caribbean, Caribbean. Yeah. Yes, bounce to this. I'm just a black man, title, yo, give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And would you figure, Mr. Man, while you're kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat? You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat. Intoxicated to the point, past sinful acts. Be very nimble, Jack, until we get a water back. And have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the Mido cats. It's deeper than taps and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw daps. Meant for the wise as well as the spoiled rats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Terror over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah, we need some 3 parts on this, man. So, I can't carry my boys. That chorus, come on, line up. Yo, I need y'all 3-part harmony on this. I don't know how you can work it out, but work it out. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it proud the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it proud the man to gain the world and lose his soul? To the room, you feel a certain doom. You might might lose your hearing from the sonic boom. Out of the mouth is a sword and I'm taking you out. You try to stop me and I'm faking you out. Man, I wish I had an apprentice to build this work. Collaborate on synthesis, and I hope you remember this. Keep your enemy near to you. Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I hate beer, but I used to drink the brew heavily until the little habit turned deadly. I used to have a bud every day and all week, intoxicated to the point where I couldn't hardly speak. So do the knowledge, that means hold your head, let the past stay dead, and keep a level head, and don't be misled. Remember most of what I said, I'm hot like times in a rock, but you got us hot from working on your block.
By the end of the night, how deep this music is. What does it profit the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul?
Mike's handed, I'm speaking candid. Understand this is the way that the masses demand it. I have wisdom, but God planned it. General media panned it. I blow flows on beaches and make you wonder where the sand went. The Taliban spent more times in design to destroy cities. My rhymes inspire minds. I'm known as Big Papa, but I ain't your daddy yet. But I could be your bro if you could get the concept. There'd be many that stand whenever I rip, but it's devastation whenever I rip. I spit flows that hit like mouth on tits, straight legit. You fake rappers need to understand that felonies, gunfights and drugs don't make a true MC. And I will do more than talk this talk. I will defiantly walk this walk. There's no need to spaz. Your nose bleeding while I'm beating your ass. You in the cesspool.
Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it profit?
Ancient tiny secret now. Ooh, yes. Did you not pay attention in your history class, partner? Wake up. Yes, sir. Partner, wake up. Yes, sir. Partner, wake up, son. It is written that there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new. And that the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So take your position. Don't you know you are part of that scripture, yo? Yo, you've been getting in the way and what you knock you down. Yes, but we gon' bring the light, yeah. A Max V production, baby. You know what it is. Listen, I'm known to tell you to fight back. There's no need to sell crack just to live fat. Why don't black superstars simply give back when they know it's a struggle just to live black? Can you picture that, Mr. Aristocrat? I'm coming from the bottom, rising to the top, and conscious is the tone on the CDs I drop. I won't flip-flop like a black bass, but I will put a message in the song before I hook your ass. See, we first class living, worse than slaves of the earlier days, and we adapted the ways of the slave master. I stand upon it, the very rock which put your people in bondage just to get 100. The big face kind, and it don't matter if it's making people lose their freaking mind. That's why I'm speaking mine. Hopefully they change yours to pull you out of these streets from these drugs and strange whores. Huh. Is anybody there? Is there love out there? Is anybody there? Is there love out there? It's like we died inside, no longer having pride. We're still for rides, a new skill to hide. And like the red tide, go and get our heads dyed. Rebel against the laws in the cities we reside. Sleep the circumstance, though our eyes open wide. Fail to coexist, let alone coincide. Eat chicken many ways, but prefer it fried. Like your man on death row when his relatives cried. It's definitely a mistake because somebody lied.
Yo, I'm not gonna be long. I gotta run out. My boys came back from the SHOT Show, and they wanted me to check out something. I think they picked me up something. And besides that, it's a veteran meeting. So I'm out there. You see, I be representing my Marine brothers. Some of them get ignorant. Who's for the Marines? Shut up, you're a branch off the Navy. Shut the fuck. These retarded asses. Anyway, how's it going this morning? You see that politicians are bought and paid. Reason why I say that, let me see if I can pull it up. Because it's a beautiful thing. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'd rather you hear it. I've been saying this for a long time. That's why I don't pay no politician. No, I don't give a damn what they've done because everything they do is in accordance to fiction. And it shows you that politicians, to me, they're the weakest part of propaganda in the world. And yet people, because of the system, abide by these fraudulent politicians. You know, with this knucklehead talking about the border. Now, I don't believe nobody's foreign in the world, in this world they've created. The issue is the parties to be. I'm not going to go through the alphabet numbers and all that because I ain't got nothing against them. No, seriously. I just know there's corrupt ones. I know plenty of guys who joined. I know some good guys, y'all. But this right here is the reason why. Because Kari Lake didn't lose that election. And the funny thing is, they made every one of y'all believe when you were coming up, because you weren't nurtured up and you didn't grow up. There's no such thing as growing up. If you study the etymology of the word, no such thing. Electoral vote. Does that mean your vote counts? Well, it's funny to create a different narrative when you have dumb Negroes because of their brainwashing going, I'm going to work for the thing and I'm going to do what they say. You know, little monkeys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hide these votes because we don't want Trump to win. And he did more for dumb niggas than anything else, anybody else. More than anybody. More than anybody as far as the fictional characters go. That shows you that these idiots, because I just took a picture of several pale skins from childhood. I'm talking about elementary all the way up. And how racism hits them. If Snow was here, she could tell you. She remembers her and a bunch of people were really pissed off. Noreen Easton, a bunch of people were pissed off with my good crib buddy, Alan Dorkin, who's passed away, murdered by his wife in Dominican Republic by big money, Stanley Cup cop and everything. But he got caught up in that racist epitaph, but it's the dark side of it, not the humor part. And even though he's still, me and him chatted everything. When I found out, me and him had a long conversation for 3 days. Well, really 3 weeks, but 3 days where I told him I'll come up there and I'll put him in check. He's like, you ain't got to do that, brother. I know you read. I know, even the words. I was like, you know what? What make you want to sit around the whole... When you getting in something, right? You get grafted in. Look how y'all are all grafted in. Some of you are not indigenous or autochthonous to this land. But you believe you are, and I have no problem with that because the bloodline probably is there. Yet you might be from the Caribs. So that is, of all the lands belong to us. And we belong to all the lands. But, see, I'm not indifferent to that. There are pale skin who are from Shem. And if a nigga or somebody else got a problem with that, let's go into the books, into your books of fiction, and let me drop some real history on you. This is what I don't do debates and challenges. I used to sign that and all them monkeys up out there. I say what I had to say and walk because they sound so stupid. Besides the fact no one that signed that was a crackhead Dominican, right? So I just go about my business. My boy Omar Cordova, Panamanians, a couple of friends of mine, they used to hit me to these people. All right, one of the guys who knew me from back when I was 17 getting weed, that actually was around the corner when I had to see all them chopped up bodies. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you don't know nothing except for what's been told to you and how to discern and expect something. So there's a lot of pale skins who are not every one of them. No. By the narrative. No, far from it. What is it, Bubba? Good boy. He's jumping at something. Ain't no spiders in here. Ain't no bugs either. Every once in a case, I forget a banana in the garbage and I get a couple of fruit flies and a little thing of honey with the stick, they're gone. Anywho, so let me play this. All right.
Kari Lake is here listening. All right, she's going to join us.
I'm not going to show
on
it.
the back end of this.
Kari Lake.
What you're about to hear
This is
the
Megan. This is
Arizona
Megan
GOP
Kelly.
Party Chairman Jeff DeWitt talking to Kari Lake about how.
Now, reason why I stand with Kari Lake because she is not part of that consortium, y'all. She, besides the fact you can see some nigga in it, you could tell that they have to have an imbalance, but a balance of politicians that actually believe in what they're doing. They didn't want her in there during this period because they knew that they were going to be doing the vax, all this BS that's coming out more and more, especially over in Europe. Oh, they got all kind of things going on, right? And it's not no fact check. Nobody snopes nothing. All that fake Jewish stuff ain't going to stop nothing. We say what we want to do, express what we want to do, and put it down how we want to put it. Nobody controls nothing. They can control it on these platforms, but they can't control it in the world. Besides the fact that this fake-ass administration don't let people who are rightfully angry and pissed off but in their religious dichotomy created by these goddamn Mossad, just like I told y'all, man, Netanyahu was a sick bastard. He created that Hamas. You know that, right? Well, y'all didn't know that, did you? But the CIA, certain organizations and a group you don't even have no name of, that's real deep state underground on our goddamn land, let these people over here swaying them, saying we got all kind of stuff. Well, like nobody can, they can't. They're not intelligent enough. Now they want them all dead too, but they have brought enemies across the border. This fake goddamn, what you want to call liberal or whatever you want to call them. All right. But what she's going to do is she's going to tell you exactly about this one dumb bastard, and some of you already know, but I just wanted to hear it again before I head out.
Back east wants her to drop out and is willing to pay her big money to do it, trying to probe how much it will take to get her out and someone else in. Who? Someone who can be controlled? Someone who's...
That means all politicians. That bagged African nigga Adams over in New York bought and paid for. You see the way he partying with everything going on? He's happy because he got the millions, but he's a dumb nigga. They'll get rid of him too. He ain't even part of the bloodline. Don't worry. They'll get rid of ignorant motherfuckers. They don't like them. He can take the knock in the head. You know, he's a sacrifice. He's an idiot. And I can name a whole lot of others. A bunch of them dumb motherfuckers over there in Kansas City and Alabama and the Carolinas. You ought to see some of these pot-bellied pigs running around trying to make arrests, having heart attacks just like in Phoenix. There's something wrong, y'all.
MAGA? Someone who will do this imaginary sort of party boss. I mean, there is somebody. Even DeWitt seems to be admitting this is not a made-up thing. To do that person's bidding.
Do it.
Again, we're going to listen to an excerpt of this long call, and Carrie Lake will be on right after. The recording.
Hope you can hear it.
It's extraordinary. Take a listen.
This is back east. There are very powerful people who want to keep you out.
I know when they do.
Mr. Jews.
But they're willing
Fake
to
Jews.
put their money where their mouth is in a big way.
The Gazars. The Gazars. That's who they are.
This is crazy though. They should want me.
Sick bastards.
I'm a great candidate. People love me. These people are corrupt.
If you say no, that's just fine. It's your choice.
Ted Cruz, he corrupt too. That nigga corrupt too. All of them. Cory Booker, corrupt punk nigga.
Forget the who.
I have nothing respectful to say about none of them. I don't have anything for them. Because it's like talking about dead people. I can't do that, man. They're frauds. They're fakes.
Never repeat this. If you say no, don't. You say, I got offered to buy out.
Yeah. Here's my problem. Rather than just say, let's work with her, she's a great candidate. Because they don't own me. And it pisses me off.
Yeah, I said it was about ownership.
It's about control.
I don't know if it's about control. It's about being
Oh my God, that's
But if
good
they're pushing
green
a
tea.
globalist agenda, I can't do that. So what do they want? What do they want me to do?
You want to stay out for 2 years. Well, I'll tell you what I got enough for. I said, you can what the time is. So the ask of me was, it's kind of funny. So the ask I got today from back east was, is there any companies out there or something that could just put her on the payroll and give her, to keep her out? And I said, well, what do you want her to do?
Carrie Lake is here listening.
This is about defeating Trump.
Tell me if this sounds
And I think
better,
that's
okay?
a bad thing for.
All right, she's going to join us on the back end of this. What?
Because that surround sounds like a
To
movie.
do that person's bidding? Who?
I'm a great candidate. People love me. These people are corrupt.
If you say no, which is fine, it's your choice. Don't tell me.
They're gonna try to have me murdered. So what's going on? Who is it? What?
Forget the who. Let me just tell you the what. I just say there are people calling around saying, gosh, no, you can't read this. Never repeat this. If you say no, don't. You say, I got offered to buy out.
Yeah. Here's my problem. Rather than just say, let's work with her, she's a great candidate. Because they don't own me. And it pisses me off.
Yeah, I said it was about ownership.
It's about control.
I don't know if it's about control. It's about being on the team.
But if they're pushing a globalist agenda, I can't do that. So what do they want? What do they want me to do?
You want to stay out for 2 years. Well, I'll tell you what I can offer you. I said, you originals, talking about this and that. So the ask of me was, it's kind of funny. So the ask I got today from back east was, this is from us. Is there any companies out there or something that could just put her on the payroll and give her to keep her out? And I said,
put her on the payroll to keep her out. Let me see. That seems like something.
DeSantis is not America First.
That's a little nuts.
This is about the final death blow to Trump. And I don't think that's good for our country.
I love her. I love her.
It's not.
Now, you need to be mindful. She's not so much about Trump. Carrie, like when she was a reporter, because she really got tired of what she was, because, you know, they want you to say a certain thing to stay with the, and in the media, and in that, when she had her own little platform, she said totally the opposite. See, that people, I can get behind them, but they need them gone. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, the monkey, I'm not going to mention that monkey's name. He resigned, but that don't stop nothing. Well, he already spilled the cookies. He done already spit the cookies out the jar. He done knocked the jar over, the cookies and glass all over the floor. If you want a cookie, go cut your feet. That's pretty much what you got to do, because he was showing you. You know, I remember they had this thing on the dark web, right? Hurt to something. It was this Australian dude, and people in America, Germany, all over, right? Especially here. God, dog, California, New York. These pedophiles that will literally murder children. Like snuff films, but the children, status. And they would talk about the millions of views that it would get. That was a dumbed down number. Now, I never was one to go on the dark web, but I used to look at a lot of Navy SEALs or these people who would go after these like people who are stealing children. And there's new numbers growing all the time. Even that fake Jew, Adam Meyer, what's it called? He went out there and caught a pedo, you know, but the thing is, they're catching cops, they're catching fire. You would think these people are brighter and smarter than that. No, when you do something, remember when I was talking about this at the beginning of the week and last week, that when you get this narcissistic mannerism, you get this behavior pattern, right? And in psychology is really big, but in sociology, it's the environment. You look at the environment and how it displaces a person and puts in, and then accepts them over here. There are groups out there where they accept it. You think about who would push the gay agenda in these schools, in these elementaries, and they're pedophiles. Why is nothing being done about it? You see what I'm saying? People that work on these platforms, they're pedophiles. I'm telling you, just because they ain't seen, I ain't been out it, but anybody willing to politically get influenced to influence the narrative of a lie, they're part of the snuff films, the pedophilia, and everything else that goes on. You see what I'm saying? So all those Spanish people, all those Spanish security teams and Hindus that's protecting the Instagram, I've talked to a few. Yeah. Not all, but the majority, mentally not equipped. Okay? They're sick. Okay? I'm going to tell you to be quiet about the homosexuals, the trans, whatever you call it, dancing for the kids. Want to block your account because of that? Those are sick pedophiles. That is not, well, I'm just following my orders. Anybody with moral intuitiveness would never do that. What do you mean? I'm working here. What are you talking about? Just like this platform. Anybody wants to block views, manipulate, and mess with everything because they want to shut it down when shit hits the fan. These people behind this platform, pedophiles. Now, I've chatted with a few, and I know some fake names because I can sense things. The worst thing is for any of them to communicate with me so they think the AI can. And whenever I see this AI, I'll be like, I need somebody living. Because I know I just can't explain it. I cannot explain it, okay? And besides that, I don't want to explain it on here. And so when I have somebody I believe is living, and they say, well, we're third party, you're still part of this whole diaspora of YouTube. So I don't want to hear that because I know how the agency works. I know that in a box somewhere, somebody's manipulating things and doing things, whether underground or in Silicon Valley, wherever, or in the Fed building with no windows. Down below, deep in the abyss of other buildings or up top. And these people sit there with the third party being the connect. Just like when you call for Verizon, the first people you talk to are Hindus. But then when you go through it and you're talking to somebody in America or England, or you know what I'm saying? It was never that way. This is who can be bought and who can be paid for. And that's sad. That's really sad that these people have been conditioned to the point where their rationale is now irrational. That they can look at their own people and say, look, America first, and then do everything against you. That nigga in Chicago, look at him. You thought that Lori Lightfoot was a motherfucker. All them people coming in and he's sitting there still attempting to be political. What we need, no, what you need to do is get your ass out to the office and get a nigga in there from the hood, from Old Block or something, and say, get these motherfuckers up out of here. There's a better way they can come here. We have no problem with you coming here, but you ain't gonna come like the Sadducees, motherfuckers. And we ain't playing with this. Cartels are operating in all 50 states. How the fuck? Because you got a bunch of dumb niggas and you got some people who believe in brown and black and all that other goofy shit who are very uneducated, unethical, and just some of the dumbest sons of bitches running around. I actually know the end of all that too. I don't want to mention it because whatever they thinking and plotting because they're stupid, I want them to carry it out. I'll tell you this much. They're not going to like the end. They're not going to be able to hide. None of them. Black gang members, black, brown, whatever you fucking want to call yourself out of that stupid made up shit, made by the very enemies of all life. These motherfuckers operating instead of joining up, saying enough of this shit, seeing all the death and mayhem, because a lot of people in the cartel, you know, a lot of the people were murdered by the cartel, and so on and so on, and agents of the agencies, ex-military, ex-police, ex-people, and politicians who wanted to be out there and getting it rough. Are y'all aware of that? Motherfuckers from here, ODA, people, a lot of special force guys wouldn't even partake in that shit, but you have the ones that would. Okay, if you want to call them special forces, that's the name. That's the name given. Credo is required and desired and given for those who go beyond. But should no war be happening? If people was to go back to the root of things, they would know this. If they was actually pay attention, many special force guys are starting to realize the politicians are all corrupt. They're starting to actually say that. They're being very careful. They're walking a tightrope. And they're starting to realize a lot of people that joined with them went in there for a different reason. Very ominous. You got to think about all the Chinese that went over there and went back to China and taught them all the things they learned in BUDS and you know, special force selection and everything else. What about the ones, you see, this is what y'all don't get. And yet we still got niggas worried about all these monkeys dancing on poles, twapping their ass and everything else. Worried about religion? When y'all say you just, but you don't know the first thing about it. Because you don't even know how to live appropriately. And all them people out there doing these bad things, they're still our brothers and sisters. All them niggas in the cartel. It don't matter whether they're Moroccan, Arab, whatever the fuck. How they get to this point. How they forget the old truth of the old world. How do we all become divided? See, this is where I walk a little different. Besides the fact that I don't really know nothing, but what I do know is a worth of knowledge. And I know how to look at things, and not to be so tenacious about it, but I just know how to see things. You know what I'm saying? It's mind-boggling how y'all can't even interpret the simplest little things. I'm not smacking y'all upside the head, but sometimes big brother got to say, hey, look, bro. Hey, sis. All right? And some of you are starting to see it. Some of you are seeing people who comment and this and that. Now all of a sudden they ain't saying nothing because I spoke up about women, because I spoke up about men. I spoke up what breaks you down and everything. You have women who are ignorant as fuck, been through some shit, and they think they're doing something, and their arrogance and ignorance shows their disposition, shows that they don't know shit. Instead of them humbling themselves, they walk in the light of their darkness. That you're not. The men, same thing. You're not protecting the women. Some of you know you had entourages with men, none of my business, but you can't take yourself and forgive yourself and move yourself beyond that. Why? Because words hurt. I thought it was sticks and stones, break your bones, where names will never hurt you. How about the fact that sticks and stones are only temporary? And words, they're lies. So if anybody can say something and cast a spell on you and get you moving like that and I gotta kill them, you're a weak piece of shit. You's a punk motherfucker. Dead ass serious. See how I did? See what I just did? Puzzle pieces, man. It's not fucking complicated. You're all gifted. Yet you still have the dumbasses out here. So on what you call it, on platform I follow, I commented to the Ukrainians. I says, wow, you each calling each other racist. Well, want me to give you a little truth in your dumb-defied positions? Both of you are fucking related. You're both kind of racist, but Russia tolerates us and loves us more. The motherfuckers ain't respond back. Y'all showing all this death. There ain't nothing new, nigga. Y'all just brand new. That's something that's in your bloodline. Just warlike. Kill your own. Not even paying attention who started it. Y'all supporting that faggot you call a president who likes to dance around in high heels and tutus and they dress up in some damn fatigues. But when Idi Amin was actually the right motherfucker who was not gay and was no cannibal. Because he spoke out and got tired of the fake Jew shit and knew they were faked, they said we got to silence him. His son has clarified that. All the different Palestinians, Arabs, it says, well, damn, how y'all leave black and come back? I mean, what is going on with the world? Oh, well, 9/11. Every time I hear a special forces operator say 9/11, I look at him like he's fucking, you is special case. Because if you think that still motherfuckers came through Canada in an old-ass picture in Morocco and brought them 2 buildings down, you's a fucking idiot. And some of them know demo. I know magnesium sulfate. I know what magnesium, I know what it looks like when it breaks and everything else when it burns. I know components of explosives damn very well before the turn of fucking. I dealt with people in my family and blowing big ass holes in the ground in the backyard, and I'm an inventor. So you dig what I'm saying? It's not against them because I know some good guys. There are still a lot of bad motherfuckers that need to keep you swayed and feeding this motherfucking fire. Because some people, I've heard it time and time again, I am so bored. I'm ready to kill myself. Not me. Oh, if I could just go back and get in the fight. The fight for what? Just killing some fucking bad guys. You become the bad guy, you dumbass. Yeah, but I know you're not shaking. It's become natural to you. It's unnatural, motherfucker. I've had that conversation. And a couple of them broke free and got savvy and created a business. Now they might be contracted and be mercenaries. Just couple $100,000 to be out there for 6 months. Who would want to turn that down or whatever the price is now? You see what I'm saying? The thing is, not too goddamn special or smart, especially when you're easily grafted in because the training cycle emits and creates and convinces. Then when you get out there, somebody else's land, what do you think they're going to do? You think they're supposed to just sit there and be all holly-dolly? I guess that's what they think we become because they got a couple of rappers and some faggot-ass dancers running around and dancing the hoop all in people's face like they whitewash history, so that's supposed to be the mark. Nigga, there's millions upon millions of us. We don't feel that shit. We ready to get it cracking. That's what the fuck they worried about. That's why they slowly poison in the air. You see, everybody's talking about not being able to get sleep, coughing, phlegm, mucus, this, that, and all that shit because they slowly poison you motherfuckers with the air. I told you Denmark, go and Google it. Go and look on YouTube. Fucking people shared it with me, I know. In Denmark and places, they're telling everybody to hermetically seal off their fucking house because the shit's being sprayed and spreading all around and it's going to make motherfuckers go to sleep. I'm not saying it's a fact. I said for a reference to source, use Denmark, Sweden, use whatever. Listen to what the fuck some people are telling the people over there, and they went on and said it on YouTube. We're being told to hermetically seal our homes up. And what are you motherfuckers doing? And there's some of y'all getting sick over and over, and you're not listening. Are you seeing it? And you feel fortunate that you don't have to say nothing? And they've been telling motherfuckers for the last 25 years, see something, say something. Well, really, 20. Well, for the fake ass 20-year war, where it was real because a lot of lives were lost. But these motherfuckers are bought and paid for. They're the pieces of shit. Otherwise, fluoride and shit wouldn't be in the water. We wouldn't be using this plastic bullshit for motherfucking to put in containers and food. Scientists wouldn't be becoming the perversions they have been utilized for. Now they're selected. You get motherfucking, you train certain group of motherfuckers, then you got the motherfuckers you need. You can get rid of them, want to disperse them. They don't even know what they really did. Because sometimes they have separate groups work and then they take and bring everything together without nobody knowing. We got it. That's how these motherfuckers move. Because people's arrogance, ignorance, narcissism, and not all of them are sociopaths. They actually believe in what they're doing, not knowing. I mean, you want to see a sociopath? Neil deGrasse. That's a fucking sociopath. Niggas still talking Masonic shit. That's a sociopath. You know, all drugged the fuck up or whatever it may be. When I tell motherfuckers I know everything there is to know about masonry and how much bullshit it is right here in America and everywhere else, they think they're recapping and grabbing back to something. That's the dark shit that made us fall. These motherfuckers weighed over us like a magic spell. And then you had this fictional nigga called Prince Hall run around and nobody knows his truth other than a lie that's been exposed. I know the nigga's truth. That's why I say what I say, but you still have niggas in cities and suburbs who think they're tough guys pushing this shit. But nobody wants to hear the truth because they know it'll break their fucking little measly little raggedy ass heart instead of being the strong, convicted individuals they're supposed to be. The shit is stupid. These motherfuckers are bought and paid for. You can go and listen for it. I'm not here to, I don't even know if it's monetized. I don't care. You can go and listen to what's her name? Megan Kelly, whatever. Go and just listen to it for yourself. I think many people have done reactions to it. Kerry Lake's a real one. I'm chatting with brothers in Texas, down in Phoenix. Most of Arizona, regardless of these little punk ass niggas from Oregon and California that moved here thinking they're gonna be something different. These little UN soldiers here, motherfucker. This is a red state. This is the Republic, motherfuckers. And nobody. And you see what New Mexico, that big Jewish Mexican bitch doing, right? You see what she's trying to unarm New Mexico? Them motherfuckers like this bitch done lost her fucking mind because she's paid and bought. Just like motherfucking most of the Mexicans wouldn't be doing what they doing. Our beloved Mexican brothers down there. My boy who I serve with, man, he be hitting me up all the time. Red, man, I watch your videos, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Because he go down there and make sure his mammy and his pappy's all right. They old. But they're in a safe place, right? I used to party with him, Tijuana, go down to Cancun and everything. Go down. I used to try and get to see if, you know, when Pops told me about we have relatives in Costa Rica, that's why when I'm at Coronel, that's the only reason why I touched one. I was like, oh, nigga, in Costa Rica, I got relatives out there. So anyway, I sit here and said to myself, that government is bought and paid for. And some of them motherfuckers ain't who you think they are. They have established this Jajar, whatever the fuck you want to call them, I hate the word, have established themselves everywhere, Brazil, everywhere, for the same shit. If any of y'all got contact, I'm grateful that my son and his mama, they ain't getting that schooly scoop out there in Brazil, and their family. She watches and says, we ain't getting it. She speaks really good English too now. But she lost her sister about 25 years ago. She used to be, I think she used to dance at the have sex on the stage at the Pink Pussycat. She's one of the sex workers. When you go in and have a drink, sit down, they come out in a little thing, and they literally, that's how it was in Brazil in the 80s. And that's how I met her. She wasn't a sex worker. She was a baseball player and a teacher. And I wanted somebody to show me around, take me on the boats and everything. It was fabulous. Ended up taking a couple of days. That was my third time there, I think. Man, I told y'all, them people, something in that food or something, that I thought she was going to take my soul for real. Anywho, right? These little simple things, you know what I'm saying? Simple things. People around the world love brothers, man. And you sisters better get together, because I'm going to tell you about the Philippines, Japanese. You think because they keep showing these how the Japanese, man, nobody want to hear about them old goofy motherfuckers. Because see, the baby boomers and the Vietnam era niggas, them motherfuckers betrayed all of you. Them is the sons of bitches right now. Those are the most dysfunctional, uncooperative, illiterate, stupid motherfuckers I've ever seen in the world. Not all of them, but the majority of the motherfuckers. Those are the ones you're dealing with. Greedy, selfish, no good, diabolical, easily manipulate sacks of shit. Anybody feel different? You talking about my mammy. I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. I'm telling you about that. Those two generations are the ones that are fucking us up. Somebody want to debate that? I can set up a podcast, and when I come back, we just go right in the podcast. Everybody come in and talk about your mammies, your pappies, your uncles, and all that, your grandpas and your grandmas. I don't give a fuck. I don't feel no kind of way. I know mine's betrayed us. That's why they don't hardly have nothing to say. They come over and watch. You think I'm fucking kidding, huh? I love don't get it fucked up. But I ain't one to bite my tongue when it comes to telling the truth. A lot of you motherfuckers come from Hebrew or Islam and this, that, and other, but you won't open your mouth and speak the motherfucking truth because you know you betrayed yourself when you looked in the water in the mirror upon your own gaze. So shut the fuck up and listen to what I'm saying. See, I'm dialectic when it comes to this shit, and I'm very good the fuck at it. You dig what I'm saying? When I profess I'm very good at something, that means I fucking know it. You feel it? I don't get up and meditate and all that shit, stretch and get my squats and my push-ups and shit with a fucked up wrist, bad knees, and fucked up back. I do it every day because I'm supposed to. I need to. I damn sure don't want to. When I go walking and I decide to run knowing I shouldn't, I push the envelope because I fucking can. I've had enough of these stupid motherfuckers. We have no enemies and enemies make their own enemies. You dig what I'm saying? You get that? We have no enemies and enemies make their own enemies. Do you dig what I'm saying? For you philosophical motherfucking scurvies. I got to get ready to get out of here so I can get back, y'all. So I am going to read this. Gods of Eden, Reptilians in the History, Alien World. Of course, we're going to get Holly Mikowski and Janine Helen. You know that's getting good. I cannot just... All right, so I'm going to read all 5, actually. And we're going to actually start with the Gods of Eden, and Anunnakis as far as the religious dichotomy of it, and the alien world order, which I think is an implication of right now. And don't worry, when I say there are other things, you better fucking believe there are other things. It's not just you and me. There are other things, okay? You fucking better know it, too. Finish this tea. I'm gonna sit the fuck back. Turn this shit the fuck off. I hate... If it ain't fucking Kung Fu... 36 Chambers of Shaolin, fucking whatever the fuck. If it ain't even, I watch Denzel movies and shit. Even Marvel, I'll look at that shit. That's why I get the movies. CD player, I'll sit here and. Other than that, documentaries. Y'all forgot. Look, let me enlighten you. Oh, that's too loud. Goddamn, I don't even like that. That made me feel some kind of way. What the fuck? I don't feel like shit. What the fuck? Excuse my language. I turned it off? Did I really turn it off? I fucking did turn it off. How did I do that? Look, I don't know every goddamn thing, so don't look at me all looking stupid and shit. I know y'all looking at me, what Red talking about now. Shut the fuck up. Just let me be, man. See, that's the last thing I want. No, nigga. No, that's trouble. I damn sure don't want Samsung TV. What in the hell? Where did it go? I'm going to show y'all. Oh, there you go. I knew it. When I want to do something, right, I go in here. Let me turn this around like that. Let me turn it around. See that right there? And I type in my motherfucking documentaries. That's right. Even if it's to dismiss the spell, I go to France, I go to Scotland, Uruguay, Singapore, Vietnam. I can see this is that it's so small. Everything's so small nowadays. I think it's intentionally. Denmark. Scroll down. Ethiopia, labyrinths. I look for anything based on labyrinths. It helped me when I was fucked up. After being poisoned. Yeah, that's me. And fluffy, funny animals. All the mysterious things they're calling mysterious that they're doing now, seeking help from humans, and even greeting them in the ocean, or even bears walking up to people, not attacking them, but actually holding them and hugging them. some of the weirdest shit is going on. And no, in the media, this fake ass media, because all them monkeys are fucktards, pedophiles, or Satanists, or fake ass Satanists. Trust me. When anybody come around me talking about that Luciferian, I look at the motherfucker like this. I'll be wanting to snatch they goddamn out their throat and just watch them. And the other thing is, there's a lot of good stuff. And that's the stuff you need to be feeding yourself with if you ain't going to sit there and learn how to fucking watch, like they have channels for meditation to learn how to do the chants, okay? How to center yourself, how to fast. Because some of you right now are going through what I went through. I was having cramps out of this world when I was going 2 and 3 days when I'm used to fasting for like 7 and 8, 14 days. This new time around, I was cramping so bad, it was like I had to take a potassium. I had to eat some salad, some green leaf shit. And I was like, that's not fasting. I couldn't even drink green tea. So I said, somebody's got to know something. Sure enough, somebody knew something. I was like, and I wasn't conflicted. I was just like, what the fuck? I got angrier and angrier. You would think that's a feeling and an emotion. No, that's a state of being. You can be angry as fuck. I'm angry at all these fake motherfuckers right now, but I feel no way about them or for them. Nothing. Could I act upon it? Fuck yeah, easily. Without no emotion. I wouldn't stand on them like back in the day and see your jaw broken down and gloating. No advocating for violence. No. Gone. No losing sleep. How can a person that didn't sleep for almost 20-something fucking years, 1 hour a night, sometimes up for 2 days, not on no drugs, all right? Sleep, I have to go with all these sleep studies with shit stuck up my nose and tech to my head and motherfuckers record me, Come on, man. This is before my poison, before I accepted who I was. The things I was saying, I was like, I ain't gonna say I'd be sitting in front of a shrink. I ain't telling you shit. And we know you're having dreams. You're speculating, motherfucker. You don't know nothing. I was realizing what was really going on because they use that shit against you. They know certain people. The worst part was thinking they were going to come at me. Every time I light their candles for one of them motherfuckers, I snuff the light. And that's all I'm going to say to that. This is not a fucking game. All right? And y'all keep listening to these motherfuckers. This is what fake book. I can't wait. Half of them going to be gone. I ain't nothing I can do about it because they're too stupid to free their ass so they mind will fall. You see what I'm saying? Not my problem. I want the motherfuckers to watch. They've been playing a fucked up game for far too long and there's no balance. That's some pussy shit. You see what I'm saying? Talking about there's no fairness in war. No motherfucker. War is not fair because it's all a lie. Shut the fuck up with that goofy shit. Pussy asses. Need balance. When I said I came to make super babies, not because I want to fuck half of you. I just want to look at a quality woman and put some good seed in them. Most of them are fucked up in the head right now. I wouldn't care what color it is because they're going to come out looking like me. I mean, not like women are beautiful and men actually dark. Don't even ask. I'm here to make super fucking children. I'm not here because I want to fucking sleep with her. I got a whole bowling alley, restaurants. Every time I walk in, which I don't eat pizza no more, I go in there, some girl, Navajo, sweet, grab my ass. I'm like, and they laughing and giggling because they hear what, my prowess. I'm not here for that. Fuck out of here. Now there's a bunch of women I could go and make some goddamn babies. I'm so tired of this fucking world, y'all. I need to stop talking about it too. When I get down there, Starlink, I'm thinking about ordering one. Because I'm gonna go down with Rondo, man, and work on his land. And I need to get a trip and take my ass on out there and hang out. Maybe when he comes up here, I might ride back with him. Take my cat. I don't know. I can leave enough food and water, and he got a big kitty box. He got 2 of them. Just go for a few days, check out the land and everything, put some stakes and shit. Come on up, because I think Ocelot said he's going to roll up. Somebody else talking about they're going to roll through. Because the open house, if you want it, motherfucker, you got, you want this TV? I don't need this shit. You know what I need? Books. I need tools. I need the farm. That's what the fuck I need. I need to start swinging that pickaxe. I need to sit down in the shed with my welder and my soldering iron. I need to, motherfucker, stop looking. Go about mind your business. When it's time, I'll show you. That's what the fuck I need. I think it might be a little too late because a lot of y'all are very fucking opulent in your ignorance. You think you know shit, and yet you don't know nothing. You prove it to me every goddamn day. It's Saturday, y'all. Go figure. I told you I don't want nobody to believe in nothing. You need to know. And all I'm doing is showing you. What the fuck more? This is what happens when you get motherfuckers. This is what's wrong with our people. When they get good people come along. I'm not saying I'm a good person. When good people come along to do good things, not charity cases, you motherfuckers don't know how to accept it and deal with it appropriately. But a motherfucker come along and you think you want to be a nurse all of a sudden to help and heal a motherfucker, give everything you got. Y'all some backwards, dumbass motherfuckers. Want me to prove it to you? Want me to lay it out in finite? Or are you fucking just being ignorant as fuck? Well, do yourself a favor. You better change real quick. Shout y'all the fuck out, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, go do what I gotta do. I couldn't carry the gun into the live because you know how that goes. I mean, I could take off my little leg strap. That's what the fuck I wear when I'm out there. Shout y'all out and get the fuck on. Rondo, what's up, beloved? Yeah, man, I'm ready to come on down, man, for real. Herb, what's up, beloved? Big Dog Philly. It's a good one, man. I can't hang that long, man. You know, I'll be tired. I'll be wanting to go to sleep at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Shit. Now, he had a good one going. I like that open mic stuff. That's what I like. For real, Equator 7. What's going on, beloved? You already know. It's good to have you. Equator 7. I got you, beloved. Oh, Salat was cracking. Yeah, I'm going to run your shit this afternoon, man. Everybody, I was looking at yours. You got some more on there. I was surprised. That's what's up, man. Uh-huh. Right. Oh, you like that Equator 7? Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, man, I made that shit, yo. They said you could buy it. I was like, fuck that. I looked at a picture and I put it together. I fucking sat there and I was like, man, I was with the ink pen, my designer markers and shit. Drew it just as I saw it, you know what I'm saying? Grand. What's that? No, they don't own us. Monkey see, monkey do. What that is, Billy. Hey, I am Baby Girl Sada. What's up, beloved? How you doing, honey? Lord, whatever one issue. What's going on, brother? Lamont Jr. Sloop. What's going on, beloved? You already know. That's right. Them motherfuckers don't own shit, man. Fuck them niggas. It's new. What's up, baby? How you feeling today, hon? I sent you a message, but I didn't even look back because you know people always say the phone radiates your brain. The phone, you get cancer in your fucking fingers too, bro. Y'all need to pay attention to this. Having it in your pocket. I'm seeing all these kids walking around with these big ass super duper iPhones, 5 fucking G, and then wondering why they ain't getting hard with women. I mean, come on. I like that video where a grizzly bear walked up and sat beside a guy on yeah, you saw that one too? No, I saw this one where the mama was working with the cubs. They would tear your ass up, and the dude was he was like a light jog. He saw them, so he stopped. He didn't get scared because, you know, they could sense that. He was just walking, and the grizzly came up to him, sniffed him, stood up, literally hugged him, licked his head, went back to the fucking cubs. Dude, and you could see we could see because he didn't have a camera. There's nobody fucking with a camera. And he gets away, and he's like, he pulls up his shit off his shirt. He goes, the fuck was that? Mama grizzly just fucking hugged and kissed me up. He looks at his hair, is licked up with a cow lick, and he's like fucking paranoid, and he's looking back with the camera because you see him hold it up, and they're going about their business. He was fucked up. He didn't even see him come out. Did y'all see the one over there in the city where it's chasing that dumb motherfucking dude? He wanted to swing at the bear in the snow, right? This motherfucker waiting by the bus stop. The bear come over. I ain't gonna lie, how to run too. Well, anyway, I know other things, but the smart thing to do is to run, motherfuckers, and don't jump on top of a car, nigga. You better have some legs about you. But anyway, and I was like, this motherfucker tried to fight with this motherfucker, but you gotta have some fight and flight. Now, the real story is motherfuckers fighting bears and winning. Look, man, not everyone's got good intentions, but depending on what you're at, the energy. He was in a surreal place with good energy. Not saying it's always the case. Don't go out there trying. Don't be like the goofy motherfucker in China jumping in the Tigers, or the motherfucker that was out in LA, or the nigga over there and what was that? What park was that when they jumped in there with the baboons and the motherfucker, and it killed him, the grizzlies, the polar bears? Don't do that. Them people are them things, them I don't like to call them animals. Those living entities, right? Those sentient ones, and their status are caged up. They are not free. This is the mentality of the goofies who sit there going to the zoos. I know some of you talking about, I'm going to take the grandbabies to see the animals. They don't need to see them. The animals serve a purpose. But if you're not serving your purpose, and they're not serving their purpose, you know what I'm saying? Cuckoo friend and fucking Ollie. What was that? I'm very exhausted. You are, baby? Oh, there's some frequency shit on. I'm going in and out of hot flashes, ready to peel off my skin. Oh, baby. Did you take a cold shower yet? Shock your system. It's cold, but you're going through all that. And you refuse to turn the cold motherfucking water on, jump in the motherfucker so your cores are closed, and reset your fucking system. Blow all that shit out. Don't listen to me, baby. You've been listening. Yeah, jump your ass in that cold water. Shock it the fuck up. I'm telling you, they're manipulating the frequencies. Let me see what this one's reading right now. I got to get out of here. I got to go. Let me, baby girl's important. So let me see. All y'all important. Baby girl, she come first. Let me see. God dang, man, why is this thing doing this? It's so retarded. I used to never do this. I guess it's that forced update. Okay, so right now we're looking at, oh, shit. How can I ask you to agree to shit? What the fuck is that all about? So right now, my current exposure, it used to be in the 70s up to the 80s. Right now it's at 58. That's because they didn't spray and this, that, and the other. And they're gonna charge it back up. Because all they're doing is ramping things up for a particular time and period. So you gotta remember that it's not just all around you, it's in your head. Trust me. It's in your head. Regardless of whether, I don't want nobody to believe me. I'm telling you, it's in your heads, people. Okay? It is. You manifest everything. When I'm speaking things, when I'm dropping this information, it's not because I want you to be livid. I don't need you to fucking succumb to the shit. I need you to rise above it. You should need to want to rise above it. That's why I say grand rising and ascension. It's one thing to stand up. It's another thing to ascend. Because, see, they have raised you. You ever think about that? I raised my boys. You sure did. You tore them the fuck down. Now you want them to fucking actually level up? Do you want those sentients to ascend as they're supposed to? Now you must start nurturing them in a way that is lucrative. Not in some fake thing called money. If you knew what the true meaning of money was, you wouldn't say that. But because you have been educated, not nurtured. A lot of these niggas today, they need to tit in their motherfucking mouth and sit their ass down in a big high fucking chair. As far as I'm concerned, but my concerns are meaningless. You dig? Anyway, let me get the fuck out of here because I can go on fucking all day. All right? This shit is, I'm just watching how motherfuckers are just getting dumber and dumber. Excuse my language, but it's, what the fuck? First thing I did when I got out that thing we call a bed, right? I slept on my back. I had the black screen, certain frequency playing, tested it. It was pretty close, but it wasn't 440. You could hear the earth surps coming through though. Got up, came downstairs, turned off the porch and patio light, checked the plants. Okay. Looked at this one. He's licking his leg, his ass, whatever he's doing. Al. Go back upstairs. I'm butt naked. So I figured, what the hell? Let's go in the room and sit down. And usually you warm up before you stretch. But because I'm at the age that I'm at, I don't believe in that, but for you, I said, let me go ahead and stretch out these ligaments because I've been resting. Usually I take a sip of water. Nothing, just dry. And the first thing I did, grab my 15-pound dumbbells, throw them on my shoulder, went to hit my 20 squats, getting down, hitting my 20 push-ups, walk back and forth about 10 times, 20 squats, 20 push-ups, walk back and forth, squats again, push-ups, deep breathe, get my chom, crumbs and all that, find my center, sit perfectly straight, like that Shaolin, you know what I mean, what I learned a long time ago, sit with my legs. I still could do that, yeah, you know, not what they call Indian style. That's a meeting ceremonially. Actually, where you put your feet up top. So I put my feet, you know, badass knee, and I start cramming chowing, and there's no pain. Blood flow is good. I'm oxygenated because I'm doing the 4-second breathing hold. I'm expiring myself. And then I got up and did my medicine ball drill, and that was it. I said, it's time to make the tea. I set this little live up. I says, let me come down here and talk about this shit. Wasn't heavy on my mind. Yesterday, I could have talked about it all day. So I addressed what I wanted to fucking address because the world is real stupid right now. And people are just buying into and they're doing shit. And the sad part is they're learning to love the dumb shit they're doing. That is not the world you should want. That is not the world of truth. Sad thing is they're writing themselves out of history to never be remembered. Never. Not remembered as some great thing like a fucking star on some walk of. No. In remembrance meaning that good seed, the good gene that should be passed off for memory. The good thing to pass on. You dig what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, glad to have y'all here. What? I did cold shower. It's 44 now. EMF. About to get naked and run around outside. You better let me get I know it's jokes. Constant ringing in the air. Well, find that ringing and find your tone and muffle it out. Remember, right now, all right, I'm going to tap it. Mine's is like, my frequency sounds like this in my ear. I'm going to see if I can find it for y'all. I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm running late now. I know something. I go when I want to go. Let me see if I can find the frequency of what I hear all the time. This is right at 1,845.09. This is what I hear. This is what causes disruption. What is this doing? Even my cat's coming over. It's not bad. It's a good frequency. What I want mine to be? Hold on. Hold on. I'm listening to the frequency right now, so I can make sure I got it right. It's like a whistle. It's 24/7 I hear this. No, it's good. Remember I was talking about expanding on it and increasing it. Mine's is almost like 2 frequencies. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit to make sure it matches. Sounds good, bye-bye? No. Just a little more. It's around 8. I hear this, but it's non-stop. Right here, right here. I hear it in the middle, like. It's not crippling. Okay. It's around 848. But it's that 848 and about 1500. It's 2. Yeah. So what do? I sit there and I increase it. It's not annoying. after about a year of doing that, because when I first used to hear it, I used to be like, and it would go away. It never went away. It's because I'm drowned out by all the bull crap. So now I hear it all the time. When people are talking, I hear it. Right now, if the TV was playing, I hear the frequency. I'm like, okay, if it goes erratic and it changes, then there's something wrong. It's a little hot. That's the one I hear, and the other one's about 15. About 1562. So, hold on, let me show you. So, in case you can always, what the fuck? No, nigga. And you can check all your different frequencies. The other one was 8 something, right? So those are the 2 frequencies I hear. Now, are they both mine? No. Okay. You two can do some weird shit. All right. Anyway, a couple more sips and I'm fucking out. I appreciate it. What was that? You can hear yours again? What's that? About it? That sounds soothing because it is. I'm about at 900. Don't say about nothing. Don't guess. Find a way to hear a frequency and make sure you can match it so you know exactly what it is. You can fine tune it. You can tweak it. I'm comfortable with this. When I meditate, I actually bring it down low. I bring it down, I think it's around about 400. About 400, 380 something. Yeah, and it was like it's really, and then when I get the deep breathing, hit those 30 deep breaths, oxygenate, then it goes right back up to where it should be at. Now, your body moves on a different, which should be closer than 8. Some people's are moving around 12 and 13. That's unhealthy. That's because of all the synthetics. Women with all that weave in your head, all that chemical on your face, all that porcelain in your fucking mouth. Your teeth ain't supposed to be pearly white. That's bullshit. Trust me on that. The fuck is supposed to be pearly white when you have tissue and blood flowing in there? Make it make sense. It's fucking bone. It's like a cuticle in your fucking mouth. Well, sort of. All right? Stop buying into the commercialization and get back to the naturalization. All right? Is the goal for it to be high or low? The goal is for it to have fucking balance, for you to be comfortable. All right? The natural, when everything is right, said right, if you're here, will be at 7.58, 7.8 hertz. You won't need to hear it. You'll hear other things. You'll hear the heartbeats. You'll hear the voices from miles away. You'll see things. Right now, it's nothing but noise and pollution of all sorts. So you have to tame your body to move differently. Okay? See y'all here in a few hours. All right?